Yesterday, our production team went out into the city of Cape Town, got a sense of what people think about the public transportation system here. This is what they had to say.
Well, it's definitely working for me. It's just there's a few delays now and then, but it seems to be okay.
It's cheap, it's efficient, if it's working. Like this morning it was late, but otherwise quite on time. It takes me 30 minutes from town to where I stay in Brackenfell, so it's better than driving every day.
Ik hou van die securities, van die klompe securities wat kyk na al die mense, as dit different soorte mense, as dit hulle verstaan ook mense baie, hoe die mense uit te kan help en so want en hulle help vir ons om ons jobs te kan doen.
It's better than going on the road. I mean, I travel twice a week, and it's expensive, and it's time consuming, and it's tiring. Just sit back and relax.
The service before the railway was very good service. There was never trains late. The trains were always on time, always on time. But this company sometimes, no, the trains sometimes late. Sometimes the people come late to work. Sometimes the people, then I get them in a train, then they have to turn back, go home.
Taxis, I have a problem with. If I buy a car that what we call it cards, tap fare. Then some of them don't use it. Some of them say they want cash.
I'm taking the bus, the golden hour buses, so it works for me.
Yeah, transport system is very nice for me. I enjoy transport system.
Okay, what about the transport system works for you?
Like it's good to cheap for the taxi to go to wherever you want to go, and the prices is right. It's the reason we prefer to ride the taxi so for the transport.
It's okay, it's more convenient than private transport. Yeah? It's more convenient.
Well, that's the views that were expressed by people about transportation here in the city of Cape Town. Let's just welcome again member of the mayoral committee, Brett Herron. Brett, presumably in the build-up to all of this work, you interacted with members of the public. What do they tell you about the transportation system of Cape Town? What are they happy with? What are they unhappy with?
I think largely people are frustrated with an inefficient system and they're looking for greater reliability. And better destination and origin routes. And that's what we're going to be working on putting in place. Those people who have already used our BRT system are very excited by the system, and what we're getting is a lot of requests from across the city saying, when are you bringing the My City bus to us? So I think there's a growing interest in public transport, especially as fuel prices rise and traffic congestion worsens.
Just talking now, we're talking to Professor Peterson, and I was asking him, should this roadway be closed? What's your view? What's your feel?
I think we are prioritizing public transport over private car usage, and so in my view it makes no sense to complete these freeways. Internationally, studies have shown that where you build more freeways, you just encourage more car usage and you don't actually address traffic congestion. So I think what we really need to do is to find different uses for these unfinished freeways.
Yeah. And 2014, World Design Capital for the year 2014, the city of Cape Town. It's a nice time also to be developing this kind of thinking and this kind of work.
Absolutely, and the unfinished freeways and the project that we're going to do with UCT is an ideal World Design Capital project. I mean, the World Design Capital is a title, but it's also a responsibility. And the responsibility for the city is to demonstrate how we employ design to resolve problems that we experience in the city, like unfinished infrastructure. Yeah.
And also just the work that's going to be done with World Design Capital. It'll bring quite a lot of thinking and intellectual capital into the city of Cape Town about some of the utilization of public spaces.
Yeah, the World Design Capital title is a year-long event where the focus is on how we use design in the city to resolve issues like sanitation. We're going to employ World Design Capital thinking for that, how we use public spaces, how we integrate communities, and we really want this event to be an inclusive event.
Yeah. Just in terms of the excitement in the city of Cape Town, is everybody excited? Are you getting a sense more of Cape Townians are getting involved with it? Because it's not just about international thinking, but it's also a lot of people are talking about local ideas, local solutions for local problems.
We've had a lot of excitement around the World Design Capital project. When the announcement was made, there was a huge excitement in the city of Cape Town, and the mayor's also indicated that she would like to see a World Design Capital project in every community across the city. So there is going to be a very localized focus for that year 2014.
All right, let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, Brett Herron, who's member of the mayoral committee responsible for transport, roads and major projects here in the city of Cape Town.